Yesterday I was in Florida meeting with a very successful consulting firm, and I was with the sales group and their CEO. But at lunchtime I sat with some of the consultants who were in a different breakout session, and I was asking them about the company and the culture of the company and what they appreciated about it. And one of the things that came out very strongly was the company's honesty. And this consultant was just really raving about the fact that he would never ever lie to a customer, and that he was working with a partner one time when the partner sort of put him in an awkward position, and he just made it very clear what his position was, and afterward had to pull the partner aside to say, look, never do that again. We never lie to our customers. And I was just so impressed with that. When I went back to my breakout with the sales team and the CEO, I actually called the CEO aside and actually told everybody, but talking to the CEO, about this just pride around the honesty of the company. And it was very clear to her that that's what she expects. And one of the things that I had noticed was she wore a necklace with a Christian cross. And so, clearly this is a company built upon Christian values. And that's what this country, the United States of America, a very young company, not even 250 years old, and yet it is the greatest country the world has ever seen. There is no country ever that has been as successful as the United States of America. And it's a very young country, but it was built upon Judeo-Christian principles. And I'm standing here now in Kansas City, and across from me, just behind me here, is a law firm. Looks like a very successful law firm. And that law, somebody's word is their bond, and when you sign a contract, you're going to keep your oath. That's what made this country great. And unfortunately, we have drifted, or we, the West, have drifted away from our Christian principles, our Judeo-Christian foundation. We have been taken over by Marxists, and the country has just thrown away its ethics. In fact, behind me here is a church called the Cause Church. And I found that very interesting, kind of a new type of church. They say they're a Jesus church, which is great. I think it's great that we have people who want to revive the Christian ethics in the West. And the previous president said that America is no longer a Christian country. Certainly in Canada, where I'm from, we're no longer a Christian country. And what's happening is there's a generation of people coming up now that have no concept of the principles behind the Bible, no concept of the Ten Commandments. And so morality is something that's just slipping away from us. And as a result, the West, we are losing our greatness. We're losing what made us great. And I think one of the things I'm looking forward to in the Christian Muslim interfaith dialogue that we're going to have on December 6th is for Christians like this church here that I'm looking at, that really want to come back to the biblical truths, to hear the biblical truths. Many people are actually practicing a Platonic form of Gnostic Christianity, and they have no idea what the Bible really says. And in this interfaith dialogue with this Muslim apologist, one of the benefits that I'm seeing is for Christians to actually hear what the Bible says. So I hope that you'll join us 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern Time on December 6th for this Muslim Christian interfaith dialogue. Also ask your friends to join us, especially if they are Christians, if they really desire to understand the Bible and to live a life pleasing to God. I think they're going to hear things from the Bible that they've never heard before. And hopefully they will be like the Bereans, who will then go and search the scriptures to see if these things are so. Looking forward to seeing you on December 6th, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern.